Please, good evening to you all.
Good evening.
Well, the delegation from Group 1, and please introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, I'm Najwa Alinugraha.
I'm Dina Lula. I'm Dea Feryani. I'm Bunga. I am Nanda Duyati. I am Cynthia Azhara.
And I'm Nathania Safmito. Well, first of all, please take a look at the test analysis. First, we're going to find the first indicator. Can you guess what it is? The first indicator, the structure. What do you think the structure is made of?
Yes.
Who said the introduction correct? Can you guess where the introduction begins and where it ends? Wait, one ninety one. Please take a guess.
The first sentence is introduction.
Only the first sentence.
And then with the second sentence,
Correct.
I guess.
It is both sentences, the first one and the second one. Please highlight the first and the second sentence. Well, I want to tell you there's something. The meaning of this identification is to indicate the writers inspiring people by giving basic information of the background. As you can see here, the background is one of the most inspiring people in his life is my English teacher. The background of the writer tells that he got inspired by his teacher, Mr. Adrian. And the second one is description. The description is all of the remaining sentences. I don't really know why, but when we cite this text, we think that this text has no closing. Please, if you have an opinion, if this text has a closing, tell us, because this is a class discussion. Do you think that this text is has a closing sentence? Because when we make a research in this text, we think that there is no closing sentence.
I do agree with you, there is no closing sentence because it is, most of it are descriptive facts, and I don't think there is no need to use the closing sentence.
Yeah, because we think so too. Because the remaining sentence just only tells the description of Mr. Adrian and elaborates Mr. Adrian's character. Also take a guess. What are the tenses that used in this text?
I think it's simple present tense because it is mostly telling us the general fact about Mr. Adrian.
Of course, the basic. The text describes about Mr. Adrian's habit, presence, appearance, and personality. Well, I would like to make an example about the simple present tense. The first one is a tall man with short black hair. Mr. Adrian is a tall man with short black hair. Like I said before, why this thing comes as simple present tense? Because the text is describing about Mr. Adrian's appearance. Mr. Adrian is a man with short black hair, a tall man with short black hair. Let's go to the adjectives. There are so many adjectives that we have found. The first one is the most inspiring people. A tall man with short black hair, a pair of bright, expressive eyes, well known for his engaging teaching style, his smile and warm and welcoming. He always wears neat and formal clothes, a long sleeve shirt and dark trousers. His personality is what makes him special, and many other things. Well, what do you think that descriptive adjective means? It means that the descriptive adjective means that it describes Mr. Adrian's characteristic, appearance and personality, or maybe even the way of teaching. The second one is quantitative adjective. Over 10 years. Please, can you mark the sentence? Over 10 years. Well, if you don't want to make our time go on waste, do you have any questions to ask before we move on? Is there any question? No. Alright, so the over 10 years means that it describes the quantity of things with numbers, but it's not specific because it didn't tell how long. It's just like 10 years, it's not specific. 10 years is not specific. It can be 10 years, 1 month, 10 years, 11 days, or something. Lastly, the sensory details. As we research about this text, there are only two sensory of details. The first one is sense of look, and the second one is sense of feeling. The sense of look or visual sense, he always uses the neat formal clothes, long sleeve shirt, and dark trousers. It means that it shows a visual impression. We can see what Mr. Adrian wears every day, every time. The sense of feeling or emotional sense. He never scolds his students harshly. He's patient, kind, and passionate about teaching. And his smile is warm and welcoming. He's also very approachable and always willing to help any students. It means that Mr. Adrian is kind towards his students. And the writer shows an opinion about how he thinks about Mr. Adrian. That's all for our research. Is there any question so far? That's enough. Really? This is a group discussion.
I think that's enough because you are deliver the analysis so well for us.
And I think we don't have so much time because yeah.
Alright, if that's enough, I think that's all from group 1. I hope what I give to you makes a better example for you guys. Thank you.